Good morning, or depending on when you're watching this, good afternoon, good evening, or good night. My name is Ross, and as always told, out of Voice of Radio, and today I am here with very exciting news about the Pokemon Trading Card Game 25th Anniversary celebrations. It has been officially revealed today that there are going to be a whole bunch of, first partner packs. I know. Here's a little bit of a description that Pokemon have given us. In 2021, the Pokemon Company International will invite fans to celebrate 25 years of Pokemon by reliving their journeys through each of the regions in the Pokemon world in a year-long program, beginning with the most recently discovered Galar region from the Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield video games, and ending with a classic Kanto region from the original Pokemon Red and Pokemon Blue titles. In the same spirit, the Pokemon Company International will release a first partner collector's binder and first partner packs for the globally popular Pokemon Trading Card Game, TCG. Throughout 2021, fans will be able to collect and trade first partner packs, which include oversized cards, that's very important, more on those in a minute, featuring the first partner Pokemon of the various regions in the Pokemon world, and store them in the first partner collector's binder. How cool is this? I am genuinely psyched. Now, these are apparently going to be available at participating retailers and hobby shops, as well as on the Pokemon Center online. So the general rule of this, I imagine, will be, wherever you usually buy your Pokemon trading cards from, that is where you're going to be able to buy these products. Which sounds awesome. Now, these are jumbo cards. So the first one we're going to be able to get is the Collector's Binder, which is launching on February the 26th, and you'll get yourself one oversized binder and one oversized promo card featuring Pikachu. And this is, and please correct me in the comment section if I'm wrong about this, but as far as I am aware, this is the first time we've actually had oversized binders. Now, recently, the 4-pocket binders have included a couple pages at the end that will fit jumbo cards, but I don't believe we've actually had a proper jumbo binder up till now. Now, for those of you that may have forgotten, in the Sword and Shield era, Pokemon have slightly reduced, but also they have very uniformed, if that's a word, made consistent the size of these oversized promos. So there are the ones that you get for each set, there are the ones like the double you get in a double box, etc. And they're now all uniform and they're now all the same size. So if you have been collecting these jumbo promos and you want somewhere to store them, this will work very nicely. But really what you're obviously supposed to do here is you are supposed to buy all of these over the course of 8 months, and you are supposed to store them in your binder. Yes, it's kind of like a countdown. We'll get there in a minute. Now, the other thing that's very important to note here, check out this Pikachu. Now, this Pikachu is extremely relevant, like proper job, hyper. It's not the only one, but it's the first one we're looking at. Proper job, hyper relevant. And the reason is extremely simple. This is not a Pokemon Company International card. This is not what Pokemon cards looked like before the Pokemon Company International took them over. Remember that for essentially the first 2 generations, up until Skyridge, the Pokemon Trading Card Game was not made by the Pokemon Company. It was made by Wizards of the Coast, the people that make Magic the Gathering, Dungeons and Dragons, things of that nature. Which means, if you go on to, for instance, the Pokemon.com card finder, you will not find any card images from before EX Ruby and Sapphire, because EX Ruby and Sapphire was the first set where the Pokemon Company International took over the making of the game. To put it simply, and I haven't seen the contracts blatantly, but the old cards aren't owned by the Pokemon Company. The cards are owned by Wizards of the Coast. Now, the Pokemon themselves are still owned by Pokemon, but the actual card designs aren't owned by Pokemon, they're owned by Wizards of the Coast, which means something really cool has happened here, because as far as I am aware, and bearing in mind my background is in law and business, I don't believe Pokemon would have an automatic right to just use these cards, especially given, like I say, go on Pokemon.com, use their card database, you won't find any Wizards of the Coast era cards. because they're not owned by Pokemon. So this is super interesting to me. Now, what you basically get is you get one set a month, and it costs $9.99, and you get yourself 2 regular boosters. We have no word about what the boosters are. They could be essentially dumping of sets which have been overprinted. They could be the most up-to-date set to make them really, I honestly don't know, right? We know we're getting 2 boosters. We're not even going to talk too much about them because there's a lot to talk about and we have no information. But you get yourself 3 oversized promos of the first partner Pokemon, plus 2 regular boosters for $9.99. So over on March the 5th, you get yourself the Galar pack, and this is going to feature oversized promos of Grookey, Sobble, and Scorbunny. And these were cards that were originally revealed and released as promo cards when Generation 8 was kind of just starting. Heading on a little bit further, on April the 2nd, we are then getting the first partner pack Alola, featuring Rowlet, Litten, and Poplio, as you might expect. And again, these are ones that were originally released just as promo cards, again, as Generation 7 was just starting. Over on May the 7th, we are getting the first partner pack Kalos, so we are working backwards through the regions here, featuring Fennekin, Froakie, and Chespin. And now things do start getting, I'll be honest, as interesting as they were before, because once again, we've just got ourselves promo cards that were from essentially when that particular region came into the game. So there seems to be a little bit of a pattern. Let's use promos from the very beginning of that region for these jumbo cards. Over in Unova, now I'm actually working my way forwards through the games at the moment. I'm in Gen 5. I'm trying to kind of match up or be a little bit ahead of my history videos. We've got, this is June the 4th, where Unova comes in, where you've got Tepig and the other 2, Snivy and Oshawott, but come on, who really cares? Because Tepig's my boy. Love Tepig. Very much one of the best first partner Pokemon we've ever had. And again, what we've got here is promo cards that were released around about the beginning of that generation. Clearly, there's a thing that they want to do here. Moving over to July the 9th, so you've got almost a month between them. They are essentially making sure that they are releasing these on a Friday. So that's how we end up on the 9th here. And what we've got is Turtwig, Chimchar, and Piplup. And if you didn't pick Piplup, I'm afraid we are going to have a conversation about the way in which you make your choices. But here things start getting a little bit stranger, because what we've got are reprints from Diamond and Pearl, the Diamond and Pearl base set. So these are not promos that were released at the start of the generation. We have got ourselves, I mean, it was a Diamond and Pearl base set. These are still early cards, but they're not promos from the beginning of the generation. We then move into Hoenn here, and we've got Trico, Torchic, and Mudkip. This is coming out on the 6th of August 2021. And we've got cards from EX, Ruby, and Sapphire, which, if you remember from a moment ago, that was the first set where the Pokemon Company International took over the making of the game. So this was, reprints from very, very long ago. For anyone that's wondering, this set was released in June 2003, which is about 18 years earlier, which is a while back. But then we get into Johto. This is coming on September the 3rd and features Cyndaquil, Totodile, and Chikorita. But the first Gen 2 set was Neo Genesis. And that is exactly what we get here. We get reprints, oversized jumbo reprints, of the Totodile, Cyndaquil, and Chikorita from Neo Genesis. Now, Neo Genesis, we are really going back a way here. Neo Genesis was the introduction of Generation 2 in the Pokemon trading card game, and we're talking about December 2000, so you're talking 21 years, which is, shall we say, quite far. And then we end up on October the 8th with the Kanto first partner pack, featuring oversized versions of Bulbasaur, Charmander, and Squirtle. And we're back in the base set. So we've got base set Squirtle, base set Bulbasaur, base set Charmander. Now these are jumbo cards, and I haven't said it explicitly yet, so let me say it now. These are, of course, printed with the Pokemon 25 logo. And it's interesting to me that they have chosen to go here. There are plenty of Bulbasaur, Squirtle, and especially Charmander cards from throughout the years, but they've chosen to go with the ones from the base set, which incidentally is an excellent, excellent choice because, come on, they're beautiful. And interesting to note that all three of these were drawn by Mitsuhiro Arita, somewhat of a Pokemon hero of mine. So this is kind of fun and kind of awesome. As we look at the more recent generations, really from Unova forwards, or to more recent, we've got promo cards that were released in products around about when that block started off. But then as we get to Sinnoh and older, we're basically seeing the first of those cards. So we're seeing first partner Pokemon cards from the base set of those blocks, from Diamond and Pearl, EX Ruby and Sapphire, from Neo Genesis, and from the base set itself. These cards aren't going to do anything competitively, but oh my goodness, they are going to make one whole fun collection. $10 for 3 jumbo cards and 2 packs honestly sounds about right. You need to get yourself the binder, partly because the binder's beautiful, partly because it's the only binder we've got for jumbo cards, and thirdly because there are actually 25 of these cards. 8 times 3 first partner Pokemon is 24, and then you add in the Pikachu, and the Pikachu makes 25, which is pretty gosh darned important. But there is one more thing we need to mention in this video before we finish. Gee whiz, Wassy, doesn't that sound like a little bit of a countdown? Why, yes, dear listener. Yes, it does. You see, there has long been rumoured a 25th anniversary set. For what it's worth, Shining Fates is not the 25th anniversary set. It's an exciting set and one we're all very excited about, but it's not the 25th anniversary set. Essentially, the 25th anniversary set is, for want of a better name, Evolutions 2. Well, that is scheduled for release. The best rumours we've had from distributors and retailers, the 8th of October. The exact same day as the first partner pack Kanto. Does anybody else think that these first partner packs are literally counting down to the release of the 25th anniversary set? Honestly, at this stage, I think it is absolutely a given. Oh, and we're not going to talk about those supposed 25 anniversary leaked cards which have been popping up in some packs that people have been posting online. These aren't the same thing. These are jumbo and they're not the same cards. There we go. We'll deal with them another day. For now, ladies and gentlemen, this is brilliant news. I'm excited, and I don't know about you, but I'm going to go and send my local game store a message in a moment saying, hey, are you getting these in? Can you save me one of each? Oh my goodness, I'm excited. And quite frankly, I think you should be too. But for now, ladies and gentlemen, I want to know what you think about this. I want to know if you're going to be buying these, etc. So let me know in the comment section. Go nuts. Be nice. And then make sure you like this video, subscribe to this channel, follow me on Twitter at TheWassy, and Twitch for some live action at twitch.tv/PTCG Radio. If you want to support the channel, get some bonus podcasts and all that good stuff, head on over to patreon.com/PTCG Radio, where you can do exactly that. But by far the most important thing as always, look after yourselves till next time, would ya? Thank you very much for watching. My name's Ross, and you've been watching PTCG Radio.